Hey guys, this is Chris, and I'm gonna just start with saying welcome to Your Inner Spark. And right now, that's the name I'm kind of feeling at the moment. And basically, it's more because I want to reach out, I want to talk to people, I want to find out things that people are dealing with, things people are going through, give them an outlet to be able to talk about their problems if they want to. None of this is being pushed on or forced. This isn't something that I'm trying to say like you have to do this. But I do want to help anybody and everyone that either feels, alone or pulled into themselves, or doesn't feel like that they have anybody that they can turn to. And I want to be able to give them that outlet. I want to give them that ear, that shoulder, that friend that just is there to listen, can talk to if they need to, help get whatever, anything off their chest that they feel the need to. So I chose Your Inner Spark because everybody has one. Everybody has that inner fire, so to speak. And sometimes it gets put out, whether it's from dealing with life, dealing with personal problems, work. I mean, whatever it is. But everybody has it, and everybody should always have it lit. And sometimes we don't realize that it's out, or we don't realize that we've been neglecting it. And like with any fire, you don't tend to it, you don't stoke it, you don't feed it. It will go out on you. But this is something that I have been talking to a lot of people about, and something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I just wasn't sure how. Now, I just want to let people know, I have gone to school for psychology. I have worked with therapists. I have done peer counseling and stuff like that. But in no way, shape, or form am I trying to act like I'm a doctor, or that I have this multiple degrees, and that, what I'm trying to tell you or say is the end all be all. By no means whatsoever. That's not what I'm trying to do. This isn't a medical thing. This isn't a professional thing. It's just a lot of times we have moments in our life when we feel we need to talk to somebody. And sadly, there's so many people out there that feel like they can't. Whether it's because of they're too scared, because society as a whole has basically made them feel like, mental health is not a real thing. It's all in your head, literally, and that you'll get over it. It'll pass, no big deal. And that couldn't be farther from the truth. I suffer from mental health myself, and I have for many, many years. Some of my close friends do know personal things about me that I've shared with them. And I have gotten to a point where there are times when I feel like I can't reach out. And not because I don't think anybody will listen, it's just I'm not sure how. And I realize that if I'm feeling that way, then there's got to be many, many people out there that feel the same way. So I figure if I can in turn be helpful in that sense and give somebody else an outlet, that'll help me as well, because then it'll be a joint thing. So while these videos are going to seem a bit personal, they are. This is more about, me as a person, not my token vaping channel, not my vaping, not anything like that. This is Chris stripped down. And I'm basically going to try to keep it as real as I can, which is why it may seem like I'm stuttering, or I feel rushed, or I sound, nervous. I am, because I could talk about products all day, every day, and not have a problem. That's no big deal. But this is coming from here. This is who I am as a person. This is what makes me me. So it's definitely a big step for me, trying to break out of the mold that I created in my reviews. This is me stepping out of that. This is me stepping out of the box, so to speak, breaking my shell. But I feel like it's something that could help or be beneficial to, even if it's just one other person out there, even if you never contact me, even if you never reach out to me, if something, and I've said this before, but if something that I say or is talked about or discussed makes you, even for the slightest minute, look at things a little differently, and it helps it helps you feel a little bit better, or it gives you another option that you may not have thought of, or it makes you realize that, maybe I should reach out to somebody. Or on the flip side, even if you don't feel like you have anything that stressful, that major going on at the moment, but you have a friend that is going through some things, or you have a family member who may be dealing with some things. A lot of times people feel like they don't want to get involved because they don't want to make it worse, or they don't want to push, and they don't want to pry. And sometimes that can actually be worse than not. Because you got to remember, you're concerned about approaching somebody, or you don't want to force the issue, but maybe sometimes that person might need a little prodding just so that they know you're there for them. They may not think you're there for them, not because you don't care, but just because it's not something they think you're concerned with. Just asking somebody, hey, is everything okay? Do you need to talk, or is there something I can do? Sometimes just the effort and the offer can make all the difference to people. I went through many, many years of my life not having anybody close enough that, and not because they didn't care. I don't want to make it sound like, that people that I'm friends with weren't real friends. It's just, again, sometimes they just don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to be, or how to take something, because it may be something they've never experienced, or they know nothing about, and they don't want to come off as, trying to just give well, it'll get better, keep your chin up type thing, because, a lot of times that really doesn't help, even though it's meant with the best intention. But it's just, I want this to be as open a forum as possible. Now, obviously, I can't really do two-ways or calls and things like that, because a lot of people, if they want to ask, or they want somebody to talk to, a lot of times they don't really want their identity known, and I want to respect that. But even if people want to come in and, leave a comment about something they want to talk about, it's something I can definitely address, through here, and maybe get other people's feedback, and that's something else that would be cool. If you out there, you have something you're going through and you feel like you're all alone dealing with it, pop a comment in the comment box, and I can definitely address that, and I can reach out to other people, and they can leave their responses and replies and messages and things like that, and so that that there are other people out there, or channels that you can go through. I just don't want anybody out there to feel like they're alone. Because as long as, and I can only speak for myself, I can't speak for other people, I'm not going to try, but as long as I'm here, as long as this channel is running, as long as my Instagram page is up under Token Vaping, I will probably start a new page for this as well, and it'll probably be called Your Inner Spark. My DM is always open. You can email me. I'll set up a new email for this as well. I'm going to try to do yourinnerspark@gmail.com. If not, I will definitely let you know what it is. But I want to leave as many channels open as possible. I want, even if there are other people out there, social workers and other people that actually do this stuff, as a job. If you want to reach out and say, hey, if you have anybody that needs help, or needs somebody to talk to, have them come here, or have them go to this, or have them check this out. I am more than happy to promote that as well, and put the links in and things like that. I want to help anybody and everybody that I can that wants it, especially if they feel like they don't have it. Because like I said, I want everybody to know that there is somebody out there that will support you, that will be there, that will try to be as much of a friend as you need. Nobody is ever truly alone. And the more that I can get that message across, and the more that I can help anybody that needs it, that's my ultimate goal. So with that, thank you for watching. This is the first vid clip, vlog, video, however you want to address this. I'm going to be keeping this as plain and simple as possible. I don't want to do a bunch of fancy editing. I don't want to do this and that and everything. I want to keep this as real and to the heart as I can. With everything that's going on in this world still, I want you all to stay safe. And now more than ever, if you need somebody to talk to, please, please reach out. I will always be here. I will respond to any and all messages in that comment box. You can click the like, the subscribe button. Just let me know. And no matter what, at the end of the day, all day, every day, always truly love yourself. Have a good day.